story. It's probably gonna, you guys probably think there's gonna be a different outcome to this when there really isn't. It's pretty funny, actually. It happened, I guess you could say, in my childhood. It happened when I was 12 years old. Yes, 12 years old, okay? And I'm gonna tell you about what happened and what led up to, me getting fucking basically stabbed. And, yeah. So, I haven't had, this kid isn't in many of my stories because I don't hang out with him anymore, but when I was younger, I knew this kid by my street who I would literally hang out with all the time. I would go to his house, we would walk the neighborhood, we had bikes, we'd fucking ride our scooters, and we would just, do kid stuff, when you're 12 years old. And he knew this girl that lived across the street that I didn't know very well. She was really, really bitchy all the time, and I knew that because I've hung out with her prior to this, but I didn't know her that well. And she was super bitchy, and every time we hung out, we would disagree on something, whether it was between me and her or him and her. And she was just really, really, I guess, ignorant and sarcastic. She would really be sarcastic a lot of the time. So there was one particular day where we hung out, and she had her little fucking bike, her pink bike, and she was a lot older than us, like I said. And I was 12. My friend was just about to turn 13, and I think I was getting close to being 13, but I was still pretty young. And we were hanging out, and my friend had a scooter. I had my little fucking skateboard from Walmart, and we were just, skating down the street. And he got into a disagreement with her about his bike or something. They were talking about his bike that he got. And it was really fucking stupid because basically he had this, I don't know the exact brand name of the bike, but she kept saying it was like a fake bike, and it was really a stupid argument. And that's what I said. I actually chimed in, and I was like, this is a really stupid argument you guys are having. Because it got to the point where they're they were in each other's faces about it, and they were kind of banging up on each other, and they were just being really stupid. So I was like, this is a really stupid argument. And she was pretty old, she swore sometimes, and she was like, shut the fuck up. And she said that to me. And, me being a 12-year-old little bitch, I got all butthurt and was like, fuck you, because, I thought it was so cool to swear. And I swore at someone who was bigger than me, and I guess maybe this is one of the events that shaped me into being the, against the man. I don't know, it was really funny, but I basically just said, fuck you, and she came up to me and slapped me. Yes, she fucking slapped me in the face, just bam. And I don't fucking hit girls, so all I did was I was just like, wow, you're a straight fucking bitch. I said that, I was like, you're a fucking bitch. And I was 12 years old, and that's the only vocabulary I had. I only had 3 swear words: bitch, fuck, shit, and those were only 3 swear words I really knew, and the other ones just didn't make sense to me. So I kept repeating that. I was like, wow, you're being a fucking bitch. I just kept saying that. And she pulled something out of her pocket and came up to me with it and just smacked my hand with it. And I was like, fuck, because it felt like a toothpick. And no joke, guys, it felt like a toothpick went through my palm. And I was like, fuck. And I looked down at my hand, and there was a big cut. And it wasn't even before, it didn't even bleed when I looked down at it. It wasn't bleeding. It looked like a scrape. And I put my hand down. I was like, why the fuck would you do that? What was that? And she immediately put it back in her pocket. And I don't know what the hell it was. So my one friend got pissed. He was like, what the hell is your problem? And he pushed her. And I was like, fuck this, man. I started walking away. And I didn't, I was walking away, and I looked down at my hand, okay? And it was bleeding really, really bad, okay? And I am terrified of blood. If I'm bleeding and, I got fucking, I'm bleeding profusely and there's just a bunch of blood coming out of my hand or out of anywhere, I will freak the fuck out. So I bugged out, okay? He didn't live too far away from me. I called my mom and told her I was coming home and that I had a really bad cut. And my mom's the same way. She's freaked out, drove over to me. I told her where I was, and she drove over and grabbed me. And she picked me up, and my hand was getting worse. I'm talking big fucking gash in my hand. And we still didn't know what it was. So I went to urgent care, if you know what urgent care is. I'm sure you all do. Just, like an emergency doctor. And I had to get fucking stitches. Yes, 12 years old, and some little girl stabbed me in the palm with something. And I didn't know what it was. And I told my mom the whole story, and yeah, I did rat her out, guys. And my mom, called my friend's mom, and then we got the address of the girl, and my mom went to her house and talked to her parents, and what she ended up stabbing me with was a piece of plastic. Yes, a fucking sharp piece of plastic that she literally sharpened it by herself and stabbed me with it. I don't know why the hell she kept it on her. When her mom asked her what it was, she said that she sharpened it and not used it in case a predator was to ever come at her or something like that. And I was like, why the fuck don't you just buy a knife? I mean, that would have been terrible if she stabbed me with a real knife, but she literally penetrated my hand with a sharpened piece of plastic. And it hurt so fucking bad. and I had to get stitches, and it was fucking scary, and I cried like a little bitch because I hate going to the hospital, and it was just really fucked up. And I thought I would tell you guys about it. So, if you enjoyed this story, please leave a like. It fucking means the world to me. Let's go for 12 million, billion, quadrillion likes. Yeah, that would really fucking mean the world to me. I'm kidding. But I love you guys so much. Leave a comment below if you've ever gotten stabbed by something. I hope you haven't, because it sucks. But anyway, guys, I'm out. Peace.